Yeah.
That's not good. Especially after Thanksgiving. I mean, goodness.
Right.
I wonder if this is going to work. Trying to get it up. Works. Okay.
Something came up.
I think it's going to work.
Well, I see Bessie.
Yeah. Hi, Bessie.
Hello.
Yay, there she is. Good morning.
That's what I get for going into jibber jabber mode instead of getting things set up. So
It's not our fault, Dave. Come on.
No.
oh, I'm not blaming you. I get easily distracted. Squirrel. Let's see. What else do we need to make sure we did that we didn't do? Check. So looks like we have audio. Mr. Jim Stutt. Hugh is out there. Hi guys,
Yep.
Smartass Podcast. Eli and Chris are out there. Let's see. We got Phil in Florida. We got Vern Jeske. We got Neil Morgan. We got Marty Devine. Very cool. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I was watching and I was watching a role-playing game, a live one on the interweb last night, and I think it's the first one that I've tried to watch like a role-playing game. But yeah, like you were saying, Dave, it was nothing more than their individual frames, pictures. You really saw nothing else. And I have to admit, I was fairly bored as I went through it. It didn't grab me. I think I don't know what I would do differently. I guess I would like to have the idea that maybe I could switch to a tabletop view or something like that, where people could kind of get a better idea instead of. And it played really slow. It played really slow because I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like most role-playing games, just like real role-playing games, when you sit down with your friends and you're sitting down and you're eating your pizza and you're talking about, things completely unrelated to the game. Role-playing games are really about the enjoyment of getting together with your friends and just sitting there and telling a shared storytelling experience. The rules, I've come to the conclusion, are really far less important than just the group sitting around and chatting. And I think that's kind of what makes a role-playing game a little bit different. But it also makes it, less of a spectator sport, I think to me, it felt very boring to watch.
Yeah.
But they might say the same thing about this,
Right.
They might look at this and go, oh, it just shows a bunch of toys on the table scooting around, Where's the drama? Where's the interaction of the characters? Where's the motivation?
I'll show you the interaction. Come on. Yeah.
We will be going live in about 1 minute.
Do you have your phone over here?
What?
Your phone.
Yeah, I got my phone over here. What? She took my phone away. Did you see that?
That'll keep you focused. Away. Good job, Bessie.
She took my phone away. Well, how am I supposed to play Candy Crush now?
You don't play Candy Crush.
Oh, I mean Angry Birds. I meant Angry Birds.
Oh.
They're very different, bro.
They're basically the same. Okay, I think we're starting. Hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessie.
Hello.
I'm sure cute. Isn't Bessie cute this morning? Let's see. We are playing a live game today. This is live. It is raw. It is unedited. It is for the Pulp Alley tabletop game. this is what it looks like, the game. And this is the campaign that we're playing right now. We're playing through the Perilous Island campaign. We're up to about 8 or so scenarios that we've played through. And today, it's the rematch of the Sky Pirates versus the Phantom Agents. And they've both come to the table with some extra goodies in their pocket. We've already drawn cards. We've already rolled for initiative. Vern Jeske is starting off as the director. Hey, you know what? If you haven't, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button now while we're thinking about it, while we're talking about it. Go ahead right now and go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, you are to be. So be sure and subscribe to our channel. And if you're already a subscriber, click the bell or the notify so that you'll be notified when we upload a new video. What's wrong?
Is there really supposed to be a red herring?
Nope, no red herring in this one.
Oh,
Right?
goodness.
I don't think so. Instead, we're going to have a chance to have a terror, an epic character show up during the scenario. So at the start of turn number 3, we're going to start rolling. And if we roll a 4 or better, whichever player is currently the director will place the Great Ganga on the table. And it will commence to devouring everything on the table.
Ow. Oh, I see.
So the name of the scenario is called Blood Sacrifice. And the sacrifice is located here. It is Lady Elaine, and she's tied up on top of this temple and being sacrificed to the Great Ganga. So we have the Phantom Agents and we have the Raven Squadron moving in to try and rescue her and save Lady Elaine before the Great Ganga. Okay. Vern is starting off as the director. So Vern is going to decide, is he going to activate the first character or is he going to make David Lowe activate first?
All right. So how far is Raven from the cliff?
About 12 inches.
About 12 inches. So a little too far to make a little hop.
Don't know what that means. You mean with your velocity?
With her, yeah. Okay, so
if you use, it does have a fly range of 12 inches. So
yeah.
You are in range to actually get up there with your if you used it.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm going to remind you that both of you drew trip ups, so be prepared for that to hit at any moment. So I guess the question would be: who are you going to activate?
Yeah, we'll have number 2 move towards the nearest.
So number two is activating. Dave, who do you want to play a card?
No.
Okay. Number 2 is going to move to where, Vern?
The nearest plot point.
Okay. Straight towards the nearest plot point. She is running. So she could basically get up to this cliff over here. Now, are you wanting to come up where you can try to go up the side of this cliff, or are you wanting to take off into this canyon and take the easier way up there, the less dangerous way?
She'll take the less dangerous way.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's actually running off into this canyon. 12-inch move will get you somewhere over here. I guess, in case there's any shooting or anything, I'm going to put her up against the cliff wall just so we can kind of say that she can claim some cover. So she's back in there, Vern. You see where she's at?
Okay, there you are.
All right. Yeah. Are you going to continue activating?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and try and have Raven go right up on top of the cliff by the plot point.
So what I hear you saying is that Raven's going to activate. Mr. Lowe, do you have a card to play?
No.
Okay. So Raven is not going to
So-
use her her infernal Velosa thing, and she's just gonna,
she is.
Oh, she is. She
Yeah.
is using it. Okay. So we'll need to draw an X, and you'll need to tell me which of the three boosts you're using. Are you turning on your flying? Are you
The
doing
flying, yeah, flappers on.
Okay, flappers on. So X. Okay, so it's going to last for 2 turns. That includes this turn and 1 more.
Okay, and so because there was no flame icon, then we're good, right?
Yep.
No mishap.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so she's just going to fly up to and land on the cliff.
Right.
Okay, so she's got a 12-inch
If she can land right on the plot point, she will.
Okay. I think you can. All right. So she takes off flying and she lands directly on top of the ancient relic over here. So she is there. All right. You have 2 other characters. You don't have to continue activating. You could make Mr. Lowe go, but you tell me what you want to do.
Okay. Let's have number 2. Well, let's see. I already did number 2. Number 24.
Mm-hmm.
Go around to the right, because isn't there a plot point around the corner there to the right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, over here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's heading off towards that one.
Yeah, go around
At
to
a
the
full
right.
run. Okay. Okay. Full run puts you basically about 1 inch away from it. All right. You still have speedy.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Yeah, let's have Speedy run. No, let's go ahead and have Dave go.
Okay. Speedy will hold her action for the moment. Mr. Lowe, who are you going to activate?
Okay, let's see the table here. Hold on.
It'll catch up eventually.
Okay. Where I didn't see where. So did Raven make it like right on top of the plot point? I didn't see that.
Yeah, she's right
Yeah.
on top of it.
Okay.
Not the main one, but one of the earlier ones. Yeah.
Okay. Kind of hard to see where we're at here.
Well, tell
So
me
off
what you
to
want to
the-
see. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
off
try
to
to
the
give
left.
you a better view.
Okay, so off to the left is the witch doctor of Phantom Ace is left, correct? Okay.
Uh-huh.
And the area around the witch doctor is it like 3 inches is perilous?
6
that
inches is
right?
perilous.
6 inches is perilous. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Phantom Ace is going to move towards the witch doctor.
Okay.
And
So
it's not. And can he move to right outside of the perilous area? Does he have line of sight to anybody from there?
Sure. You got line of sight to number 24 hiding over there against a rock.
Okay.
So
he's
you want to
gonna
move.
up.
So I'm gonna ask you this, and it's I guess it's an important question. The area within 6 inches of the witch doctor is perilous.
Right.
Switch me. So
I
are you
wanna
telling
move
me
right-
that you want to end your movement over 6 inches away from the witch doctor?
Yeah, I don't want to take a peril this turn.
Okay. You will be about 7 inches.
Actually, you know what, Dave? I do. I'll move in. I'll
Okay.
move in to where I'm within 6 inches.
Okay.
Change my mind. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I was just
Yeah.
trying to clarify whether or not you
Yeah.
were going to be able to do the plot point next turn.
Right.
So that puts you there. And now, boys and girls, I'm not sure if I can actually get you a view of this, but Bessie, can you kind of point to where the number 2 is or number 21 is over there in the rocks?
Right here?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's down in there. I can't see your finger. Where's your finger at?
Yeah, we can see her on the screen.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there's the shot.
There she is. Yeah.
Phantom Ace is standing in the wide open. 24 will have a little bit of cover, And here's our first gunfight of the scenario, boys
Yay.
and girls.
Well, I have to take the Peril first, right?
Yeah.
You moved into my perilous area. Draw me a peril.
2 with cunning or might.
2 with
Ooh.
cunning or might. You've got 3 die 10 in might. Here is the roll. Is there anything you want me to do before I flip over this cup?
No.
Here it is. 2. You only got 1.
Oh,
You move into
no.
the perilous area
Oh,
and
no.
you
Oh, no.
are injured, sir. Here is
Ah.
your health check roll. Your health check roll is passed. You are not injured. That ends your activation because you failed the peril. No gunfight.
That's okay.
Aw.
Mr. David Lowe, you may continue activating.
All right, let's go back.
Well,
I guess Vern actually has
Yeah.
the
Oh,
choice
it's Vern,
there.
Vern's still the director. Yeah.
Yes, you
and he
may.
still has a character. So, Vern, do you want him to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Look at the horrible mess
So,
here,
let's
boys
see.
and girls. This place is a mess. There's crap piled everywhere. Oh, it's hideous
It's not
in here.
crap. It's
What?
vitally
There's
good
my stuff.
items.
There's your stuff. All right. Who are you
Yeah.
activating? Who are you activating, sir?
Okay, so how far away from Roswell is who's over there behind the rock? 22 or
24.
24? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
How
keep track
far
of all
is
these
she
numbers.
from Roswell? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 25,000 inches.
Oh,
or-
all right.
23. She is 23 inches away from Roz.
Okay. All right. So let's move Roz over towards Phantom Ace.
Okay, are you going to move into my 6-inch circle of doom
No,
and destruction?
She will stay outside of an inch outside of the perilous area.
So she's going to kind of move up behind Phantom Ace.
Yeah.
Okay, she is there. She is there. Who's next?
Then we will activate. You want me to go again, Vern? I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think we're going to activate Mac O'Reilly.
Okay. I'm going to
And-
ask Vern if he has any cards that he'd like to play.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Vern,
going-
let's see. Mac, where are you headed off to? I have a mangled
Okay,
corpse over here.
Yeah, he's going to head towards the mangled corpse.
Okay. 12-inch run.
Yep.
Okay. He's behind the
Get on
cliff.
top of it if he can. Yeah.
He can't, but he is about 3 inches away. That was
Okay.
his full 12-inch run right there.
Okay.
It'll catch up
And,
eventually. You still have 1 character left to activate. Are you going to make him activate his last character, Vern?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Can I
And
see the
Vern,
top?
do you have any cards that you'd like to play when Gage activates?
Not at the moment.
I'm going to remind you that she has a flight pack and she can move up to 16 inches flying.
Pretty sweet.
Okay. All right.
All right. Can I see the top of the temple area, please?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's up. It's over there. So,
Okay.
What?
She is going to. Can she get to the main plot point? Fly to the main plot point?
probably, or at least pretty close. She could land. I'll put a button out there. You could land about 2 inches away from it.
Okay.
I'm going to
Let's go
put a
ahead and
button
do
out
that.
there and then I'll
Okay.
show you.
We'll put an unseen peril on her.
Okay. Again, Unseen Peril is played when she activates. So, Dave, do you mind if we go back and
No,
let him play
no
that card?
retro. If I miss my chance, no retro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So she lands up there So she's like 2 inches away from the plot point.
Okay.
And I'll show the
Can
camera
you
up
put
here.
her where can you put her where Raven doesn't have line of sight to her? Just
Probably not.
no. Okay.
Probably not up there.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, there's no line of sight to her right now.
No, there
BW.
isn't. There isn't right
Okay,
now
cool.
at this moment. No.
right.
Let's see. Let me think about this. She's landing in a difficult area, so she's gonna get a peril there. She could ignore the intervening terrain, but where she's landing is a difficult area because she's moving fast. She will have to take a peril for landing in a difficult area. So draw me a peril.
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse, and she only has 2 die 4 in both of those.
I'll dodge.
Oh, dang it.
Huh.
All right. Dodging my peril.
Yeah. Good
Let's
move,
see.
BW.
Let's see. 3 die 8, and you need 2 of these to be successful. Let's see if she can dodge my peril. She does not.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh,
Mr. Lowe. The dice are out for the Lowe today. Let's see if she can
They
pass
are.
her health check. Her health check is also failed, and Gage is injured. She
Oh, my.
lands. She lands on what she thought was a stable area. She's slipping. She's starting to slip off of the cliff, boys and girls. She could fall at any moment, dangling by her fingers. Okay. And that's where Mr. Lowe has activated all his characters.
Okay.
Speedy still has not activated on turn number 1. What is Speedy going to do?
Speedy will go into the canyon there, 12 inches.
Kind of up behind number 2
Yeah, try and stay out of sight of Ace.
of the deadly guns, the deadly
Yeah.
45s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You are effectively using number 2 as a shield. Or do you want to be in front of number 2? Which one of them do you want to be in front?
Yeah, in front of 2 is fine.
In front of number 2. Okay. Speedy is very brave. For those of you that remember how brave Speedy is, Speedy's always looking to prove herself. See, she doesn't have her number yet.
Right.
Speedy doesn't have her number yet. She doesn't have her wings. So she's trying to prove herself as a sky pirate because she doesn't have her number. It's kind of sad, actually. Maybe she'll prove it in this scenario and she'll finally get her number.
All right.
That will end the turn. We told, I don't know if we discussed this beforehand or not, but we are going to start rolling for the Great Ganga to arrive starting at the start of turn number 3. So boys and girls, and Bessie, be sure to help remind me about that. Whoever is the director at that moment is going to get to place Great Ganga on the table. How awesome is that? I'm also going to remove 1 blip off of your infernal gadget. So you do have 1 more turn of flying before it goes completely flapperless.
And 21 comes on.
Also want to remind you that you can always add more counters to that. You have to be careful because it is a gadget and it could explode. You're right. 21. Where do you want 21 to be?
Yeah, deployed on the same area and then have her go straight towards the cliff. Well, don't want to jump the gun yet, but we got to get cards out.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So she's basically in the same area where the rest of them were, right there. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. Vern is still the director. Here is your card, sir.
Out of ammo.
Out of ammo. An out of ammo for Vern and for Mr.
Disarmed.
Disarmed for David Lowe. David Lowe, you drew a disarmed.
So at the end of the first turn, the recovery check.
Recovery for Gage.
Oh, you guys want to roll that?
Yeah, we'd like to.
Well, I believe I have to I believe I have to use my can of beans.
Okay, your can of beans has been used, sir. During the setup phase of the scenario, he rolled and got some extra points. And
Extra points.
he's using his can of beans. He automatically passes his first recovery check, and she is now okay. Can of beans has been used, sir.
Good
Your
use
can
of
of
it.
beans is empty. The king of
I'm
beans
sorry,
since
what
1864.
card did I draw?
Disarmed.
Disarmed. Okay.
Disarmed.
Thank you.
Okay. We're starting turn 2. We drew cards. Vern is still the director. What is this card doing?
It was a challenge.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and have Raven do that first plot point, or attempt it.
Okay. Okay. You're over here.
Do we need to get the second thingy out?
Don't know what that means. The second thingy out. Oh, this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Raven is going to stay right where she is. And she's going to attempt this first plot point. Okay, here is your peril.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse. I think she's got a decent finesse.
3 die
3
10.
die 10. Okay,
3d10,
Vern,
yeah.
do you have anything that you'd like me to do before we just roll this 3 die 10? I should
No, I think that's good.
I should have asked Dave if he wanted to play any of his cards, but anyway, I guess probably didn't have anything to play.
I'm good.
Here is your 3 die 10. You need 2 successes. Oh my god!
It's a 1 success day.
It's a 1 success kind of
Oh
day. I am
my.
sorry. I am sorry. So
Oh,
you only get
dude.
1 success. You're going to take your 2 dice hit. 2 dice hit. And you pass that. So she was not injured, but that ended her activation right there.
Okay.
You are still the boss.
All right. Let's have number 21 move up to around the left side. So going around the other way.
Over to where not quite sure what you're telling me. Are you trying to go over here? Are you trying to go towards these skulls over here?
Yeah, around the left. Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially the base of the cliff there, underneath Raven.
Okay, so you're trying to just move up underneath Raven. All right, that gives me a point, and I can move her there. No problem. You are there. All right, now what? Now what? Are you going to continue activating?
Yeah, we is it number 2 that's next to near a plot point?
Number 2 is near enough that she could go after the shiny rock.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? That. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's going to come over here and go after this shiny rock. Dave, when number 2 activates, do you have any cards that you'd like to play?
No.
Okay. So I think I would give a better view from the other side, actually. So I'm going to move over here. Number 2 sees a shiny rock, and she says, I'll get that rock. And she moves up on top of it. Bam. Okay. You are on top.
Oh, is that? Okay. Yeah.
Was there something else you wanted to do?
No. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Let's see. And then we'll roll. Let's see. Let's draw her peril.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
A 3 with shoot, cunning, or might. A
So
3.
sorry.
A 3 with shoot.
I didn't shuffle these cards,
cunning,
Dave did.
or might. You have
we'll do
4.
That.
You have 4 die 8 and shoot.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what we'll do.
Okay. We need 3 successes on this 1 success day. You got 4 successes. You easily get past that peril. You have a buy some time card in your hand. Would you, at this moment, like to extend the game or draw 2 cards? You can hold on to it. You don't have to use it now.
We'll hang on to it for now.
Okay. So here is your plot point. Your plot point is, oh my gosh, another 3 with
And
shoot,
he drew it
finesse,
this
or
time.
cunning. 2 3s in a row. So we're using shoot again.
Yeah.
And this time you do not get it. You do get
You
2
get 2 though.
successes. You got 2 successes. That means there's only 1 success left.
Right.
1 tantalizing success left to complete it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You are still the boss.
Right.
You've activated 3 characters.
And then who is it that's behind number 2 there?
24.
24. Let's have her start to climb up that cliff there,
Okay.
using the steps. Using the steps.
Uh-huh. How far up are you wanting to go? If you go, I could get you all the way to the top if you want to do a peril.
Right.
Otherwise, I can get you to this step right here.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the peril.
Okay, she's trying to get all the way up to here, so she'll have to draw a peril.
1 with might or finesse.
1 with might or finesse. So we're going to put her right there for now. If she passes this peril, she can continue her move. So tell me this: are you going to roll it, or are you going to try and dodge it? Remember, if you
we'll
dodge it, then yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
Hugh
she only
Thompson
has.
wants us.
Yeah, she only
Hugh
has
Thompson
1.
wants you to roll better, so here we go.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see. Here is the roll. And she passes it on a run move. On a run move, she scampers up the side of the cliff and makes it all the way. Oh, and then I drop the figure. And then she makes it all the way up to here. Right. So she is up there.
All right.
Okay. Now what?
Okay, if we could pan down so you can see where the other figures are.
I think Speedy's your last one that you have not activated.
I don't. Yeah, I've already moved the one that was delayed. She came on and moved. Yeah. So let's see.
Speedy does have a plot point over here underneath number 2's feet, or Speedy could start going up the cliff here to try and get
let's have
the
her
major plot point.
Let's have her do that.
Okay. So are you wanting to take a peril?
Oh, that's half the fun. Let's do that.
Okay. Okay. So I can get you to about right here safely.
Right.
With a 6-inch move. So about right here, she's gonna, as she's trying to move fast, she's gonna have to take a peril. And it is 1 with might, finesse, or cunning. And she has 1 dice in all of those. Are you rolling it? Here it is. Here it is. 1 dice in all of them, and she passes it. She continues her move another 6 inches. And she gets up to here. Look at that, boys and girls. There's Speedy. There's Raven. And Vern has activated all of his characters. Mr. Lowe has not activated any characters at all. So I guess we're going to go to that.
Yep.
Mr. Lowe, what are you going to do?
All right, let's go ahead and start with Phantom Ace.
Okay, Phantom Ace. Vern, do you have any cards you'd like to play when Phantom Ace activates?
Yeah, let's go ahead and trip him up.
Okay. Phantom Ace, you will not be moving more than 3 inches this turn.
Okay. Well, when I activate, I take a peril, right?
Okay, I guess we could do that first.
1 with might
let
or
Vern
finesse.
save his trip up just in case your activation ends right there. Your peril is a 1 with might or finesse. You are activating in a perilous area. I forgot about that. So that's 3 die 10, and all you have to do is get 1 success. Not even I can fail that roll.
Why do you say that?
Look, see, I got the 1 success.
Wow.
What you needed. That's what you needed.
That's all I needed. Okay, so Vern, you want to play the trip up on him now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Phantom Ace is tripped up and cannot move over 3 inches.
All right. Well, he'll move forward.
3 inches towards the witch doctor.
Yes.
Okay. You have a target-rich environment. You have number 2 and number 24 are both about the same distance away, and both in your line of sight.
Are those the ones that are down on the ground?
No.
And not up
Number
on the cliff?
2 is down on the ground. Number 24 is up there. So if you look directly above number 2, you'll see 24 on a ledge up above there.
I see it there, and that's let's see.
24 is one of his allies.
Yeah, I think I'm going to fire at 24.
Oh, taking the easy shot. Whatever. Okay. All right. So I guess you're tossing out 4 die 10 towards her. Number 24. How is she going to reply?
We're going to go ahead and tell him, let him know that he didn't load those things properly and give him out of ammo.
Okay. Again, that's a card that is supposed to be played when the character activates.
Oh,
not
okay.
after they move.
Got it. No problem.
Okay.
So then we will trade shots. I'll give, using well armed, I'll knock off the long distance penalty and get 3 shots back at him.
It's not a long distance penalty. You guys aren't over 24 inches. I
mean okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not long range. You don't have a penalty at all there, so you won't need to use
Right.
your well
Okay.
armed. And I think she's only got 2 dice in shooting.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
2 die 6 versus 4 die 10, and the shooting commences. The shootout. And she gets a 6. 24 gets a 6, and Phantom Ace gets a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 10.
Oh my.
Phantom Ace, you are the active character.
Yeah, I'll block it and give her 3.
Okay. You're going to block her success and make her roll a 3 dice health check. Here is her roll. Here is her roll for a 3 dice health check. She fails. Her cover will not help her because she rolled 2 failures, and number 24 is down.
Oh no.
Number 24 is down.
And Mr. DW is the director now.
Oh, you are correct. That'll switch the director cone over. And we are now going to... You're the only one with any characters left, Vern. So you still have 3 characters.
You mean Dave? Dave.
He meant DW.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yes. I apologize.
Yeah.
You guys look so much alike. I get you confused sometimes. The one with the snazzy, the one with the snazzy khaki hat.
Oh, that is a snazzy hat.
You have 3 characters here. I see a Roswell. I see a Mac is within striking distance of a plot point. I see Gage is up here, just ready to jump all over that major plot point. What?
Okay,
Hey, everybody, look right there. That's a Bessie.
Hi, Bessie.
Hello.
All right. What are we gonna do, Dave?
Okay, so Roswell, let's see, can't move in that between Phantom Ace and that rock because that's within 6 inches, right?
You are absolutely 100% correct.
Okay, so let's go ahead. I should have thought about it. Let's move her on the other side of the rock towards Mac.
Okay. She could move all the way to Mac. she could move all the way to the mangled corpse. Where is she trying to get to?
Yeah, let's move her all the way to by that skull pile right now.
Okay, so she's kind of jumped into the skull pile. She finds a nice tasty bone in there.
Ooh.
I apologize. Exactly. I apologize. I did not give Vern an opportunity to play anything. Vern, are there any cards that you'd like to play when Ra's activated there?
We're good. We're good.
Okay. Next is I still have Gage and I still have Mac O'Reilly.
All right, we're going to give it a try. Mac's going to move up to the mangled corpse.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to poke around in there and try and
I did it again. I don't know. Is there anything that you'd like to play there, Vern?
No, not at the moment.
All right. So he moves up to the mangled corpse and must take a peril. Flip over that card. I think it's a little bit of a rock slide. As he comes up to the mangled corpse, some rocks tumble down from above. 2 successes with cunning or might. He does not have great on that. That's only 2 die 6.
Right.
So he's going to have to roll 2 successes.
He's going to, you know what? He's going to dodge. I think he's going to dodge that.
He says no. He says, I don't want to take the chance on it here. He says, I don't want those rocks to land on my head because I've seen the way Dave is rolling today.
Right.
And he passes his dodge. So you were not injured, but that does end your activation. Is there any reason why you would want to move away from the mangled corpse or just stay where you're at?
No, he's going to stay right there.
Good. All right, Gage.
Gage is going to activate and move up to the plot point.
Okay. When she activates, I'm going to ask Vern if you'd like to play any of his cards. This would be maybe when an Unseen Peril, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, let's throw that out. Unseen Peril. Okay.
Try and hit her with an Unseen Peril. Bessie is drawing the card.
1 with might.
1 with might. 1 with might. If only she had her electro wrench here for her. Might is not her highest trait. She only has 2 die 6. What are the chances that I could roll 2 failures here, boys and girls? Are we ready to see the roll? 1 failure, 1 success. That gets him past the peril. So now she starts to slip. Remember that, boys and girls? She was hanging on the edge. So she started to slip off over here. She grabbed a hold of this vine, pulled herself back up there. Now she comes up to try and free Lady Elaine. And she gets another peril.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse. And again, boys and girls, that's only 2 die 6. Here is your second peril, or you could try to dodge this. What do you want to do here?
This is the second peril?
This is the peril for the plot point. Yes, it is the second peril she's had this turn.
Okay.
What do you think, Dave? What do you think? He's trying to decide if he wants to play it safe or risk it here. And he's contemplating how badly that I'm rolling.
Right.
Come on, I can't roll bad all the time. Once in a while, I'll get 2 successes.
Right.
I can't just roll 1 success all day long.
She's going to go for it.
Yes, that's the spirit. 2 die 6. Need both successes. Did one of you have something to say there?
I said go for it.
Okay, here it is.
Oh,
1 success is all you get. And you'll take 2 points of damage. Here is your 2 dice health check for failing your peril, but you were not injured.
Oh,
that does end her activation there.
This is a rough scenario.
There's scorpions up there. There are scorpions all around that area. A scorpion skittles out from underneath a rock and is about to strike Gage, and she smashes it. Okay. I think you activated all your characters, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think so.
So we're ending things there. We do have 1 recovery check to make. Come on, we got to get 24 up. Come on, 24. Come on, 24. You've never given up on anything in your life. Here you go, right there. She is back on her feet.
Oh.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
That ends turn number 2. Boys and girls, switch me to camera 1. Boys and girls, that means it's time to roll for the Great Ganga.
Wait.
Will the monster appear?
I thought that was at turn 3.
That is the start of turn 3.
Oh, okay. Do we need to do cards?
We do need to do cards. So, David Lowe is the director. David Lowe, here is your card.
You get a just reward.
Just reward.
And Vern got warmed up.
Vern, you got a warmed up, sir. A warmed
All
up.
right.
We don't have our counter out here.
We do not.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go. I even left a spot for it. There it is. Two turns down. We're starting turn number 3. Is there anything else that we? Oh, your infernal velocity gadget is no longer flapping. Doesn't mean you
Right.
can't make it flap, but right now it
Right.
is spent.
Oh. Okay.
And now what? Let's see. I guess it's the roll to find out if the monster appears, huh?
Yep.
Let's see.
Monster.
Everybody out there, think monster. Here is the roll. A 3. No monster. We could go through the whole scenario. Just on the edge of your seat, always expecting the monster to show up and come to get its sacrifice. Will the Great Ganga come for dinner, or is he? Maybe he's already full. Maybe his tummy's full.
I think he probably already
He
ate.
had too much during Thanksgiving.
Yep.
He probably went to 7.
I don't want no leftovers.
Who doesn't
All
like
right.
leftovers?
William had the chant going.
Yay. Okay. As we start turn number 3, the Great Ganga has yet to arrive. Phantom Ace, you are in control of the cone. Mr. Lowe, what are you going to do?
Let's activate Gauge.
Okay. Vern, I don't think you have any cards that you want to play. So
I don't have anything I can use on him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Gauge activates, and I guess she's going after the major plot point up here on top of the temple. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Is that going to get us there? No?
Almost.
And that's probably going to be too much.
No, that's fine.
And move the rock back.
That's good.
Okay.
There you go.
The terrain keeps shifting around.
Yeah.
All right. Her peril is
I'm
2
sorry.
with cunning or might. You have a really good cunning. I assume you're going to use that right here.
Yes.
Okay. You need 2 successes, 4 die 8. Let's see. That's I can't really get this on the screen. Close enough. And you got the 2 successes you needed.
Yay!
There was a little bit of a pause. You got the 2 successes. You're past that, and now you're ready to face the plot point challenge. You have to smash another scorpion on your way, and now you need to roll 2 successes with finesse or cunning again. So using her cunning, she's trying to cut loose Lady Elaine. If you want to live, come with me. You need 2 successes. Easy,
Yay!
easy. And you have yourself a major plot point. Bessie, I'll let you, there are 5 cards here, right? You don't have the red herring
took it
in
out.
here. Okay. All right. Mr. Lowe, Bessie's going to draw your reward. Okay. It's you as an action, you can discard a card to draw 2 cards. And that is held by, now these are not no drop plot points, so Gauge could end up dropping that plot point. We'll see though, see what she does. You are still the boss. Mr. Lowe, what are you going to do next?
Okay, and that one was, you said discard 1 fortune card to draw 2 cards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here.
So the major plot point is removed. Picked up. Lady Elaine has been freed, and she is ready to be carried off.
All right. Go ahead, Vern.
Okay.
Smart move.
Let's have number 2 down there. See about finishing that plot point.
Okay. It's a good idea. Switch my Oh, no. No, where it's at. Okay. So you will have to face another peril. As number
Right.
24 climbed that cliff, she knocked some rocks loose. Some rocks come tumbling down. What the heck? Is every peril she faces a 3? Number 2
Wow.
has to roll 3 successes again.
Wow.
That girl is getting a workout. She's got 4 die 8 in shooting. So we need 3 of these. We need 3. And got
Aw.
1. So she will take a 3 dice hit.
Oh, jeez.
Rocks
Okay.
come crumbling down right on her head, and she is injured. It may have been that shooting from Phantom Ace.
I think it
also.
was.
That shooting
Yeah.
from Phantom Ace, and that will end her activation there.
Okie doke.
All right. Dave, do you want him to go again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Vern?
Then we'll have Raven try and do the plot point that she's on.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I should be asking Mr. Lowe. When Raven activates, do you have any cards you'd like to play?
No.
Okay. So Raven is going after her plot point. Okay. Flip it over.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning.
3 die
She's got cunning. Her wazoo is dripping with cunning. 3 die 10 is all she needs here. I'm not going to worry about the camera because I can't get it in there. Let's see. Close enough. So you only need 1. You're easily past the peril. And now she's drawing the plot point.
1 with finesse or
1
cunning?
with finesse or cunning. And
Oh, by the way, when I pass that challenge, I'm going to go ahead and get 2 more fortune cards.
oh, okay. Very good. Your 2 new fortune cards are
Disarmed and distraction.
disarmed and distraction. Disarmed and distraction.
Alrighty.
This was the plot point.
Uh-huh.
This is the plot point here. So 3 die 10. I only need 1 success. I can get that. Sure. Easy peasy.
Got
you
it.
completed the plot point. You have picked up the old artifact. You have the artifact. Go ahead and draw him a blue card.
Off the top.
Wherever, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh, it's the experience.
It is the experience card, Vern.
Hey.
Raven has picked up the experience card.
The scenario is extended
many?
by 1 turn. Possibly.
Okay.
And as an action, you can use the card to extend the scenario a turn.
Right. I have been looking for that card for how many games now?
I know. You
Yeah.
finally have one.
Yeah. For the moment.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, boys and girls. I don't think it's too late to have Bessie read the story. Do you?
No,
You guys think?
no.
What? I don't know. Do you guys want Bessie to read the story?
Story.
All right. It's a relatively short one. So put your feet up and let's hear what the story is.
Okay. The bellowing cry of a strange beast echoes through the jungle canopy, reverberating off the leaves and through your ribs as if the beast were within your tent. A distant scream draws you to your feet. Was that Lady Elaine or someone else in distress? The prints of bare feet about the camp indicate the local natives are involved. The beastly cry, this time much closer, is answered again by a blood-chilling scream.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. That was fun. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, where are we? That made
right.
Vern the director.
Correct.
Vern, you have activated 2 characters. You still have 24 and Speedy, who have not activated. Are you? Oh, and 21. You still have 3 characters that you have not activated.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue activating or make Mr. Lowe go?
Yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
Okay.
Who's that up on the cliff? 24?
24 is up on the cliff.
Let's have her jump across.
You know, she is a shooter.
Yeah. Kind of in the open though, too.
She is there, but so is Gage. Gage is in the open too. You could move into cover over there. I know one of the difficulties of playing remotely is that maybe sometimes we don't really see as everything that we'd like to see. So I'm going to try and give you a better view of the camera.
Yeah.
Gage is over there. You could drop a Peril on her. You could shoot at her. But I'm not trying to talk you out of jumping across, because that's always fun.
Well, that's the cinematic part. We're going to go ahead and jump across, get some cover over here.
Absolutely. That is a perilous move. So give the man his peril.
1 with cunning.
1 with cunning. She can do that. She can, in fact, do that. So here is her roll as she leaps across. What is this card sitting here for?
That's the
1 with cunning. That's my peril. She does not pass it. So she will have to roll a 1 dice health check. 1 dice health check. And she is not injured. Just for play's sake, I'm going to go ahead and put her on that side of the cliff, and we will, but her activation ends right there. She lands on the other side.
As she grips the edge there and starts to scramble up. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
You still have
2
characters left.
We'll have Speedy take a shot at Gage.
Okay. I think you're in a good position there. I'm going to move you up just a little bit to make sure we claim cover here at the edge of the temple and take a shot at Gage. You're going to have 2 dice 6 with the short range bonus.
Right.
What is Gage going to do? Dodge or shoot back?
Yeah, she's going to dodge.
Yeah. With 4 die 8?
3 die 8?
3 die 8.
3 die 8.
3 die 8 versus 2 die 6. Here's the 2 die 6 roll. 2 5s, a pair of 5s. Let's see if Gage can dodge a pair of 5s. She does with a 6 and a 7. No hits get through. What?
Somebody wanted to know, can you remind me the rules for jumping?
Could you, what?
Remind them for the rules for a jump.
It's a perilous move.
So you just take a random peril?
Yeah. It's the rules for jumping. It's a perilous move to jump across there. So it's just like any other peril. You flip over a card. Normally we say up to about a 1-inch move. You could call it like a difficult thing. 2 inches or 3 inches would always be like a peril, but it's just like everything else. It is a perilous move. Yeah.
All right. Let's have 21 move around to the left, around the skulls there to the left, and see if she can get draw a bead on Mac.
You bet. I'm going to take the camera around to this side. Sweetie, will you switch my camera? You can get a bead on him. You can come around this corner now. I'm gonna remind you that Mac is a heck of a shooter, though. You come around and shooting at him, he's likely to shoot back. So right there, I can keep you up against the cliff, and you can be calling that cover. And you can shoot at Mac. You'll get a short range bonus. 21 would be rolling like 3 die 6 to shoot from there, but Mac shoots normally with 4 die 8. So if he shot back, he'd have 5 d8.
Let's not go quite that far and stay out of sight of Mac.
Okay. Let's kind of get into the rocks here, into the skull. Okay. So she is back a ways. Really, she's still right under Raven. Is there something else you'd like to do with her? I don't know. Trying to think of something good, but
yeah, well, we could have her climb up to Raven.
that would be a peril. You are correct.
Yep.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So a random peril is 2. With finesse or cunning, she cannot do that. So she's going to have to rely on her dodge, which is also 2 die 6. And here is the dodge. She passed it. She was not injured, but she does not make any progress up the cliff.
All right. And I'm thinking that I've moved all of my folks.
You are correct. I think you have also. So that means Mr. Lowe has not activated a single character. Or did he? He activated.
I think I activated Gage.
Gage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now what you gonna do?
Roswell heard something in that other skull pile.
Around
the corner there. Moving around. I think he's gonna rush over there and see what's going on.
Okay. Well, luckily Roswell has a 16-inch run, so he will reach number 21 over here. Rawr. There's Roz getting a bite at 21.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and shoot at him on the way in.
So you're going to have 3 die 6 to shoot, and Roz will only be rolling 5d8 to bite. Rawr. Unless you wanted to dodge, Mr. Lowe.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's on screen. Here is Roz bite. Rawr. 5 successes. 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, 2 6s. Here is the shooting. 5 and a 6. How are you going to play that, Mr. Lowe? How dangerous is Roz going to do?
I'll block the 2 and give him
block both
3.
of them and deliver 3 hits. So have to roll a 3 dice health check for 21. 21 is down, and that will give Mr. David Lowe the director.
Yeah. Not for lack of trying.
Jeez, Roz was coming at her.
Shooting at poor Roz. Oh, come on. Jeez.
He was just looking for a bone.
She found one.
Poor girl.
She found
looking
one.
for a bone. She got shot at.
Mr. Lowe, what else are you gonna do? What other shenanigans?
We're gonna move over to Phantom Ace, I believe.
Okay, what's he gonna do?
Well, he's gonna activate.
Okay, and Vern?
So we'll put a distraction on him.
Oh, a distraction. Okay. Are there any other cards you'd like to put on him? Like the out of ammo? I don't know that he's going to shoot. He may decide to go after that plot point.
Yeah.
At this point, we don't know that. So you just kind of have to.
Yeah. Distraction is what we'll go with.
Okay. Distraction. Okay. He is distracted.
Okay.
And he's going to get a peril.
Peril, right.
Here is your peril. 1 with finesse. You're going to have a -1 dice, so you're only rolling 2 die 10. 2 die 10. Need 1 of these. Got them both, so you're okay there. You may continue your activation.
Okay. Let's see here.
What are you going to do? What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go up to the plot point.
Okay.
Take a chance here.
All right. So you move up to the plot point, and let's draw him another peril. Here is your peril for the witch doctor. 2 with cunning or might. Well, you have 2 dice in cunning. I'm sorry, in might. Is that what you're rolling?
Yes.
Okay. Normally 3
make-
dice, you have the -1 because of the distraction. So you need 2 of these. You need both of these to be a success. 2 7s gets you past
Yay!
the peril. And now the plot point is
2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might. And again, that's going to be a 2 die 10 roll. The distraction is still on there. And again, you get the 2 successes you
Yay!
needed, and you are past the plot point. She is captured. She is captured. And there's a special bonus when you capture the witch doctor. What is it? What is it, boys and girls? He also gets a blue card. Draw him a blue card.
Blue card is +1 to his cunning.
+1 to your cunning. What happens when you get the witch doctor, Bessie?
I can't find it.
Okay. Shukunja. Shukunja.
If you complete the plot point before turn 4, then you immediately add or subtract 1 turn from the length of the scenario.
Okay, this is turn 3. So you have captured her before turn 4. So you may choose right now, and you don't have to. You may add or subtract 1 turn from the scenario.
So I can choose at the beginning of each turn whether I
Nope,
want to use
you
that
can
or not.
choose. Nope. You can choose
Okay.
right now, and then you're done, and you won't get to pick again.
All right, we're gonna subtract 1 turn.
Okay.
Oh,
So
my.
the scenario is now only 5 turns. I think Vern has a couple things in his pocket that he could actually get that back, but it depends on whether or not he wants to use them.
Right.
Mac O'Reilly has not activated. Mac, what are you going to do?
Is he on a plot point?
He is on a plot
Mangled
point.
corpse, right?
Mangled corpse. You're correct.
You know, Mac is going to. He's actually going to activate, and he is going to move back towards where I deployed. See if he can move far enough to see one of Vern's people up on the rock there.
Okay. Vern, when he activates, do you have any cards that you'd like to play on Mac O'Reilly?
Yeah, we'll throw out of ammo on him.
Okay. Mac O'Reilly is out of ammo. That occurred as soon as Mac activated. So what I'm going to ask you now is, what would you like to do with Mac O'Reilly?
Okay, he's still going to move him back, like I said, towards that rock, the gray rock. Okay. And past the gray rock where he can see if he can see any of the Vern people up on top of the.
Okay, absolutely, I can. I can get you out here. So, the witch doctor's gone now. So he could run out here, and from out here you can see number 2, and you can see number 24 up on the rock there. I'll tilt the camera.
I don't want to be in line of sight of Raven though. I want to be.
You're not. You're clear on the other side of the cliff from her.
Okay, so I can't see her. Okay.
Cannot see Raven at all.
Okay, that's fine. That'll work.
Okay. You can see number 2 and 24, and that's all you can see. And that's all that can see you. Okay.
Okay.
And then he's done there. And that means that's the end of the turn. Yep. David Lowe is currently the director. So when we roll for the Great Ganga on turn number 4, we are starting turn number 4. Do we have any recovery checks?
Yeah.
We have a down.
Yeah, we got 2. Here. Okay, here is for number 2. She is recovered.
Yeah.
Here is for 21. 21 is gone.
Aww.
21 is gone. Roz chewing on that bone. I don't know if we told the boys and girls at home that Dave Lowe spent his experience point upgrading Roswell, so she now has the indomitable trait ability, and she has a brand new card. Look at this. Look at this. She has a brand new card. This is the card that you will get if you did the Phantom Agent bonus pack. It came with experienced version of all of these characters. So her extra ability is down there at the bottom of the card, shows that she's now indomitable. So this is the experienced version of Roswell that's out here. Okay. What else do we need to do this turn?
Draw cards.
Draw cards. Okay.
Okay, so David Lowe.
David Lowe is the director.
He got Uncanny.
Uncanny. That's nice.
And Vern got Warmed Up.
Vern, you got another Warmed Up. So it's 2 of those that we have. And we're going to roll to see if Great Ganga appears. Here. Let's see. 4, 5, or 6. Who wants the Ganga? Who wants the Ganga?
A lot of people do.
No way. Dang it.
No
a
Ganga.
3. A 3. No Ganga.
Oh.
Okay.
David Lowe is the director.
David Lowe is the director. David Lowe, you are the director. Are you going to activate, or are you going to make Vern activate?
I think I'm going to activate. Let's activate Gage.
And
she's going to fly off
16 inches back towards your table edge?
Yes.
Okay. 16 inches back over this rock even. So jump. Let's see. Any cards? No. Okay. So she lands back over here from the temple there.
Ooh.
She landed all the way back over here. And I guess that's going to end her activation.
Yes.
She's got a couple good blockers out here protecting her as well. All right. So, Mr. Lowe, are you going to continue activating, or are you going to ask Vern to go?
I think I'm going to activate.
All right. What do you want to do?
Let's activate Mac.
Okay. He's standing out in the open. He's got a couple targets he could shoot at. He could head over to that rock and use it for cover, though, before he shoots.
Yeah, he's going to move to the rock.
Okay. He's up to the rock. You still have the same 2 targets. They're basically the same distance. You have 24 up here, and you have number 2 down there.
He's going to fire at 24.
Okay.
Or not, I'm sorry, number 2.
Okay. Number 2. You're not in short range, so you're only going to be throwing 4 die 8.
I'll play my steady aim.
That'll get you up to 5d8. Number 2, what are you going to do?
Can I use the quick shot at this time? Or only during my activation?
You can use it during somebody else's activation, but am I remembering that right? Maybe I'm not remembering it right. In close range. It has to be against somebody at short range. So he's
close range. Never mind.
Yeah,
close range.
So you would have 4 die 8 also.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do that. I need more d8s out here. Why don't I have any d8s? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mr. Lowe, here is your attack. You're firing, the gunshot blazes off, and you got a 6. What?
Oh,
What? That's average. That's average.
That's average.
That's average. That's pretty close to the average, right? Here is number 2. Number 2, you got a 7.
At least you're consistent.
So
we both get a hit. Yeah.
That's exactly right. There is no option there. So they're both going to be in cover. Here is for Mac. Mac is injured. Here is for number 2. Number 2 is not. Mac takes an injury, but he is in cover. Let's see if his cover saves him, and it does.
Yay.
His cover protects him. So the initiative does not change there. You are still in control of the cone, Mr. Lowe.
Okay. So refresh my memory. Raven got that plot point up there, correct?
Yes.
She
Yeah.
did, yes.
Okay. All right.
Switch cameras. You still
Let's,
have Phantom Ace and Roz. What are you
how
gonna do?
far is how far is Raza from number 2? Can he is within 16 running around the rock or not?
Yeah, you're within 16.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Well, no. First of all, I want to shoot at number 2 with the Phantom Ace.
Okay, and is Phantom Ace going to move up to the rock?
Yes.
And get cover also? So Phantom Ace moves up
Yes.
to the rock and shoots at number 2. So Phantom Ace is throwing 4 die 10. I assume that number 2 is firing back or not?
Can I put warmed up on my own character?
Oh,
here?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, let's use one of those.
Okay. So you're going to have 4 die 8 coming back at him. So here is the roll. 4 die 10 from Phantom Ace. 4 successes. 4 die 8 from number 2. 1 success. A 6. I'm sorry, Vern. So you can block one of those and still deliver 3 hits.
Yes.
Okay, block his 1 success, deliver 3 hits. Gonna have to roll a 3 dice. And she is not injured.
Yay.
Okay. All right. Now you're gonna send Roz?
Yes.
Okay. Roz, rar. So Roz is rolling 5d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we'll roll 5d8 as well.
You are correct. Here is your 5d8 from Roz, and you got a 4 and a 4. 2 4s. 2 4s. And here is Roz.
You mean number 2?
This is number 2. Yep. Number 2 got a 6. What?
You said she's rolling 4d8?
Yep. 5d8. So she also got 2 successes. She has warmed up. Yeah.
I put the warmed up on her, DW.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're both going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. There's no other options there because it's too high to block. So for Roz is injured. And for number 2, both of them are injured in that exchange of teeth and lead.
Mm.
Go.
I had one.
What was it, Dave?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. That was all of your characters activating.
Mm-hmm.
That was all of his characters activating. And I'm going to have to take a brief break here. I'll be back in just a moment. Switch cameras or something there.
Okay, so Bessie, all of us, we've all activated. You want to roll the recoveries for us?
Okay, sure.
Let's see. So I guess the only 2 are what? Roswell and number 2.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll do Roz first.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, she didn't recover. She got a 3. And then number 2.
He's got Indomitable Bessie.
Oh,
so
sweet.
He gets a reroll.
Yay, she made it with a 4.
All right.
And then number 2 did not recover. She got a 2.
Oh.
Rats.
Okay. And then cards for us?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so Dave got steady aim. And Vern, you got breakaway.
What was that? Breakaway?
Yeah. And then let's see. Do we roll for the Gonga?
And so we're actually, do we need to remove 2 bullets this time? Because Dave shortened the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the last turn?
Yep, unless you want to extend it.
Yeah. All right, that's something I have to do during my action, so I'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, we can roll for Gunga. You have anything?
Was Mac injured, or is he? Oh, cover saved him, didn't it?
Yeah, cover saved him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And it's a D6 for the Gonga, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, it was a 1.
Oh.
Man, I guess he
Even
really
better.
is busy today.
Yeah, that's something that William brought up. You know, in some games you have the possibility of the monster getting more. You know, he has more possibility of showing up each turn you go, but not in this case, right?
No, it doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah. Just wheel him on. Yeah.
Oh, good, he's back.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to start the next turn.
Oh, we are. You already did all of our stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Very cool.
And no Gonga.
Oh, you guys already rolled for Gonga too?
Yep.
Oh, what is up with that?
I got a 1.
Okay. Did they already draw cards?
Yep.
They already drew cards. Did they roll recovery checks?
Yep.
And
Yep.
who's injured over here?
Number 2.
Number 2 is still injured.
Okay. And Roz recovered. Okay, so we are starting what appears to be the last. What did David do? What did he?
Yeah, he took
the
a turn
scenario?
away. Remember, he shortened the scenario by 1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What did Raven do when she activated?
Oh, did she have an activation? She did. Yeah. Yeah, DW. Did we miss Raven?
We may have.
Yeah. Yeah, we missed Raven.
So
It's all right.
I think we missed.
Hey, Vern, I
think
don't
Vern
think
missed
any
a
of your
lot.
characters activated that turn. You missed all. You didn't activate.
Did we
any
miss
of your
all of that?
characters.
So that means we got to do all that stuff again.
Yeah.
You didn't activate any characters. That was
Any of them?
David.
No?
David Lowe actually activated all of his characters first.
Oh,
Was that back
wow.
I'm losing track. Okay. So
So
do we give our cards back to you, Bessie?
yeah, she took
Yeah,
your
I'll hold
cards
them.
away.
And then we'll give him back at
Okay.
the
She
end.
took your cards away. So this is still turn 4. We could
My
call it
goodness.
the second half of turn 4. Vern, you still have 4 characters to activate.
My goodness, how did we miss that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, does Raven want to extend it?
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and extend it with using the experience card that I got.
Okay.
So put a bullet back in.
That is an action. You could move before you do that action.
Oh,
Would you like to go somewhere before you?
yeah.
extend it?
Let's move. Let's put on the speed shift and head towards Gage as quick as we can.
Okay. Do you want to activate the flying? Is that what you meant? Your flappers?
It says may fly or run up to an extra plus 3 inches with the speed shift.
That's if your flappers are already on, which they're
Oh,
not
gotcha.
right now.
Well,
But
then we'll
you
have to
could hold on though. You could just take off running down the soft side of this cliff. you'll have a peril for trying to move over for trying to move over 6 inches, but you could run towards Gage. You don't have to try to fly.
What would get us closer, flying or running down the hill with +3?
Well, remember, if you run, you can't take the action.
Oh, you're right. You're right. If he runs, you can't do the action.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and fly.
Okay, so activate your flying.
Yep.
Okay, so your flying will last for how many turns? Draw an X.
3.
3 turns. Your flying is powered up pretty good now. So your flying will last 3 turns. And you can't move over 6 inches this turn if you want to extend the scenario.
Right.
You want to just kind of move 6 inches towards Gage up onto the cliff.
Yeah.
Because we won't be able to shoot or anything this turn either. So that'll put you up on top of the cliff. Oh, that's a weird camera angle for nothing. So you moved up 6 inches up here. You've activated your flappers. So next turn you'd be able to flap off towards her. Actually, next turn you could activate the speed shift as well, because all of those things are supposed to be able to stack. So you can each turn you can add something new to the stack. Hopefully it doesn't explode while you're flying through the air.
Why would you say that?
So did this get me down off the cliff, or am I still up on the cliff?
You're still up on the cliff. 6 inches towards Gage will put you up on the cliff.
All right.
But you got 3 turns of flapping.
And then he's extending, right?
We don't have 3 turns a game.
No.
And then I was able to extend the turn, right?
Yes,
extending
the game.
Okay.
And then that will end Raven's activation. We still have 2, 3. You still have 3 characters that have not activated.
Okay. Can 24 toss a burst over on?
Heck yeah, she can.
Yeah, over on the 2 boys
so
there.
She's up here. Maybe move an inch or so. Make sure you get some nice cover here, and drops a burst right on top of Phantom Ace and Mac standing there together. We will draw 1 peril. Draw the peril, please, Bessie.
Dun, dun, dun. 1 with might.
1 with might. Both of them are going to have to roll 1 with might. Phantom Ace is 3 die 10. Pretty sure he can beat that. 3 die 10, easy peasy. Mac only has 2 die 6 though. So let's see if we can give Mac's the soft target there. Let's see if we can get him. Here we go. And he made the 1 success that he needed.
That was close.
Okay.
You still have Speedy and number 2 have not activated.
All right. Does Speedy have a shot at Gage at all?
No. And I'll show you a point of view from Speedy. It'll catch up eventually. So Speedy is right here. And Gage, if you see that rock over there, Gage is on the other side of that rock.
Oh, okay.
Speedy is here.
Yeah.
Gage is on the other side of that rock. Nearly impossible to get her from there. The only shot that she'd have from here is maybe down at Mac.
Yeah, that's not worth getting them shooting back. Yeah.
Or you could activate number 2 first, because there's going to be a fight down here. And if number 2 goes down, then Speedy could shoot at Roz.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do number 2 first.
Okay. Number 2 activates. She is, what are you drawing for?
I don't know.
She has a brawl of, she's a pretty good brawler. 3 die 8.
Yeah.
She's got 3 die 8.
She's been in 2 fights.
But I'm warmed up.
And she's warmed up.
I forget that. Thanks, man.
That's okay. We're not forgetting it. So she's got 3 die 8. Here is her attack. I guess you could have always tried to dodge, but I don't really think that's. Yeah, she's got 3 die 8 and dodge too. Vern,
Yeah,
are you
we're gonna
wanting
go
to-
ahead and we're gonna head and attack.
Okay. You got a 6. Roz is down to how many dice? 4 dice? Has she been in one fight?
Yeah.
So she's down to 4 dice. She got a 7
Did we roll the right kind of dice?
because she's injured. Oh, doggone it. We didn't roll the right dice for number 2 either. Mr. David Lowe, I'm going to ask you. I rolled the wrong dice for number 2. She should have only rolled D6s because she's injured. Would you like me to go back and re-roll that?
Yeah, let's re-roll everything, I guess.
Okay, so she's going to have 3 die 6 coming at you, 3 die 6 coming at you. She got a 4 instead of a 6. Now Roz is attacking. She's got 4 die 6 coming at you. Roz got 2 5s, a 6, and a 4. So Vern, you have control here because you're the active character. Do you want to block or just say take them all?
We'll block one and take the
Okay.
rest, of
You're
course.
gonna take 3 hits. 3 hits. And you pass it. You are not injured.
Oh my. Wow.
All right, so we still have Speedy up on the cliff. What is she going to do? She can't shoot at Roz now because number 2 is still there, struggling away. She could get into a position to shoot at Mac.
She'll get into position but won't shoot.
Okay, so she'll get up into these rocks up here. So she's up in this area here. All right, she's up there. And that ends that turn.
Finally.
So
yeah.
I guess if you already did the recovery checks here, we don't have to change what happened there.
Right.
You already
right.
rolled these recovery checks and Roz passed hers. So number 2 remains injured. Now your cards are handed out and you get a steady aim and a breakaway.
All right.
And Great Gonga did not appear.
Aww.
And that is the turn. And
so we have 2 turns left.
Oh, no. Yes. Yeah. This turn and the next turn. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dave Lowe is still the director.
Correct. Yeah.
Like that. Because we'll play this
that's right,
turn
that's
and then remove that. Okay. Yep. David Lowe, you are the director, sir. Do you need a picture of what's going on? I'm gonna just kind of I'm gonna kind of set the camera up over here. So I'm gonna blather just a little bit, make sure the camera gets caught up. So you can see that Phantom Ace and Mac are up against this rock here. Gage is behind this rock. You can actually see her just barely on the camera there, I believe. So she's kind of safely tucked away back behind this rock. Up here are 3 sky pirates up on top of the cliff. They're up here. Raven, Speedy, and 24. Number 2 is down here fighting with Roswell. And that's everybody. So you are currently the director. You know, one of the hardest things I think about playing remotely, and big kudos to the fellows that come on here and give this a whirl, is that they really are operating with blinders on sometimes, where they can't hardly see as much of the table as obviously we would like you to be able to see. But nothing wrong with taking a moment to try and move the camera around and give you guys a view. So, David Lowe, hopefully I blathered enough. Tell me what you're going to do.
Go ahead, Vern.
Oh.
Okay.
So, we're going to remove one of your fly tokens. So you still have two more turns of flight.
Are you
going to fire up your speed shift?
Yeah. It's a real temptation to go after Gage, but I think we're just going to fly down to the bottom of the cliff to the plot point that Mac was on.
I'm gonna play Trip Up.
Oh, dude.
Okay. Let's see. So trip up on Raven. She will not be moving over 3 inches this turn.
Oh,
And that will stop her from getting to that plot point.
yeah. Turn and turnabout is fair play.
Let's see. She could move up into these pillars and shoot down at Mac if she wanted to. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, we're going to hold off on that. Well,
Okay.
the thing is, no, we are going to do that because we need to help out number 2 over there if we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she moves up to the edge of the cliff here where she can get line of sight down there and throws some lead down towards Mac O'Reilly. So he's not a bad shot. He's actually a pretty good shot with his 4-die-8. And Raven.
Steady aim.
Okay. 5d8 with his.
And we're going to put warmed up, my extra warmed up card on Raven.
Okay. Okay. All right. Got a warmed up on Raven. So for the rest of the turn, she won't have any multiple fights penalties. Let's see. She's going to throw 4-die-10 at Mac. 4-die-10 versus 5d8. Let's see how it goes. That's out there. Okay, here is Raven. Blam, blam, blam. She gets 4 successes. A 6, a 5, and 2 4s. Here is Mac O'Reilly shooting back up at the Raven. Oh, 5 hits, 2 8s,
No mind.
2 6s. How do you play that? How dangerous do you play that?
Can I re-roll that 1 die? Or did I get 5 hits?
You got 5 successes.
You got 5, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. So how many of those could I block?
If you wanted to block, you could block 2 of his dice. And that means you would still take 3 hits and he would take 2 hits.
Yeah. Let's take them all.
Okay. So Raven will have to roll a 5-dice health check, and Mac will roll a 4-dice health check. Raven, 5d10. Can she survive the blast? No. And she fails with enough dice that the cover will not protect her. Too much lead coming at her, and she is injured.
Okay.
And now Mac has to roll a 4-dice health check. 4-dice health check. And he passes his health check with a 6,
but he did,
and 2 4s.
He did take hits, right?
He did take hits.
So I'm going to disarm him.
Okay.
Have him drop
So
him.
Mac will not be shooting for the rest of the turn.
I'm going to disarm Raven.
No.
Raven, you are disarmed.
Okay.
Both of them are disarmed.
Oh, my.
All right. Are you going to make him continue activating?
Let's see. He's activated Raven.
That's all. Yep. Okay.
All right. Let's throw a burst from 24 down on top of Mac and.
Okay. Flip us over a burst. A
One with cunning or might.
It's only 1 again. Doggone it. We needed a big one. 1 with cunning or might. Mac has, let's see, we'll roll for Phantom Ace first. 3-die-10. See if you can get that. Easy peasy. Mac has 2-die-6 in both of those. So he will roll and he needs to get at least 1 success. And he does. The 1 success he needed. Okay. 24 has gone. We still have Speedy and number 2. Do you want him to continue activating? Yes. Okay. Vern, just go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to deal with Roswell.
Okay. All right.
So in number 2 is injured, right?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a dodge.
Okay. 3 die 8, which would only be 3 die 6 because you're injured. And Roz is throwing 5d8. Oh, Roz wants to take a bite out of number 2 here.
Nom, nom, nom,
Here
nom,
is
nom.
the 5d8 from Roz. Roz gets a 4, a 5, and 2 6s. You won't be able to stop them all. Let's see how many you do stop. Do you want to use that breakaway card instead of having me roll this?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of rolling, he's going to use his breakaway card, and you may move 1 to 3 inches away. What direction
back
would
around
you
the
like
corner.
to go? Back
around
into
the corner.
rocks?
Yeah, so you don't get shot at by the boys.
Okay.
Or boy.
So you move 3 inches away. You are still within 3 inches of Roswell. And you still have one character who has not activated, and that is Speedy. Could shoot down quite safely at she's only throwing 1 dice at him, but she'll throw.
Yeah, let's shoot at Roswell.
Okay. Move over where she has line of sight down to him. She has I wonder if she's within 6 inches. Not within 6 inches. So she's going to be only rolling 1 die 6, and Roz has a pretty beefy dodge. She is going to need to get a 5 to dodge, and she does. She gets an 8. So she does avoid the damage, and that's all your guys. Vern?
Can you move her on top of the plot point, Dave?
What did you just say?
Move Roswell.
Can you move her on top of the plot point?
Sure. You are now sitting on top of the plot point, piddling on it. That's a bad Roswell.
Hey.
Don't be peeing on the plot points.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, a lady's gotta be ladylike. Okay.
She's marking her territory.
So she's marking her territory. Vern has activated all of his folks, and it is Mr. David Lowe.
Yeah.
What are you going to do next? You have Roz, you have Phantom Ace, you have Mac, you have Gage.
Well,
not much has changed, so everybody's still where they were.
Right.
Number 2 backed up.
Let's see. God, Raven's injured, right?
Raven is injured, and she is disarmed.
Disarmed. Ew. Okay.
So is Gage going to do anything? Is Gage just going to stay where she's at?
I think. Yeah, she's gonna stay where she's at. I believe.
So we can say she activates and does nothing.
Right, and then Roswell hasn't activated either, has she?
None of your characters have activated.
Okay. So Roswell is going to go ahead and rush number 2.
You bet. Roz activates and is going to rush number 2. So Roz, you're now down to 4 die 8 to fight. And are you going to try to dodge again, sir? Vern?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 die 6. So here is Roswell's bite. She gets a 7, a 6, and a 4. Here is the dodge from Stop to 5, so she'll stop one of them, and she'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. She passes it and is
Oh,
not
wow.
injured. She takes hits, but she is not injured. All right.
So we can move back an inch.
Cannot move back because you were hit. So she'll be stuck there. Who are you gonna activate next, Dave?
Activate Phantom Ace.
Okay. Well, he has a target-rich environment. He's got 24 and Raven up here on the cliff.
Okay. He's gonna run to the plot point.
He's gonna run to the plot point that was peed on. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You, sir, are now standing atop the plot point. When you get over there, you're gonna shoot up at Speedy.
Yes.
Okay. So he runs over to the plot point and is going to shoot at Speedy. Let's see. You'll have a -1 for running. You're going to be rolling 3 die 10. And I think Speedy's just going to have to dodge because she doesn't have any dice left.
Nope.
So 3 die 10 of shooting. The 45s ring out in the canyon. Blam, blam, blam. And he gets a 7 and an 8. She won't be able to dodge those, and she'll have to take her 2 dice health check. She failed with 1, but she's going to get a cover save because she is clearly on higher ground. It won't help her, though. She failed the reroll, and Speedy is removed from play.
And while we have the camera angle there by number 2,
because
number 2 dodged, couldn't she move back an inch?
No, because you were hit. If you suffer hits, then you were not successful in your dodge.
Got it.
You weren't hurt.
All right.
Yeah, you were not hurt, but you could not move away.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
All right. That's, I guess there's Mac, David Lowe.
Yeah. So Mac, what I want to do with Mac is he within 12 inches of that other plot point by the skull pile?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, he is. You running over there?
He's going to run over there and stand on top of the plot point.
Okay. You have run and you are standing on top of the plot point. You are there, sir. He's going to gobble them all up. Okay, so the wound up is gone. Yeah. The disarmed is gone. Everything, all those are gone. And I think we're starting what may be the last turn of the game.
Yeah.
We do have some recovery checks, don't we?
Yep.
Yep. Who needs to recover? We have Raven up on the cliff. Let's see if Raven can recover.
She's going to do an automatic recovery because she had energized to start the game with.
Yay. She automatically recovers. So she shakes off that damage. And then
number 2.
Number 2 is going to roll for her recovery. And she recovers as well. And I think that's it.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Cards.
And Gonga.
Yes, Gonga.
David Lowe still the director?
His last chance to appear. Cards.
David Lowe, director.
David Lowe is first. David Lowe, you got a distraction. Vern, you got a sucker punch.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
As we start.
Get that Gonga out there.
Oh, great Gonga. Here we go, boys and girls. Come on, I need everybody to think about the Gonga. Here comes the Gonga.
Oh my gosh.
We are Gonga-less.
Wah, wah.
Oh.
Completely Gonga-free. No Gonga.
I have a lot of disappointed people in my chat.
I know. I'm disappointed as well, boys and girls.
He can't blame you, Bessie.
I'm blaming Bessie. She was thinking negative energy. All right. David Lowe, my man, I tell you what, I think you're in a tough spot right now, but we'll just have to see how this turn goes.
No.
All right, we're going to go ahead and activate Phantom Ace.
Okay. And go for that plot point?
Yes.
Okay, the peril is
What is it?
free pass.
Oh.
You put that right on top.
I
Did you
did
see
not.
her? Did you see her put that right
It
on
was just
top?
a happy
Free
accident.
pass.
Yeah.
Free pass.
That-
So no
Oh
peril.
my.
No peril for the Phantom Ace. Where was that when you needed it? Let's see.
Yeah.
So no peril. And so now it is his plot point is 1 with finesse. Wow. Basically put all the wimpy cards on top. 3 die
My
10
goodness.
in finesse, easily passes it and
Ugh.
gobbles up another reward card.
+1 to your might.
You now have a +1 might until the end of the scenario. Who are you going to activate next, Dave?
Let's see.
Mr.
We're going to
Lowe?
activate Mac.
Okay.
And he's going to
Mac,
try and
switch cameras.
try and
Going
solve
for the
that plot
mangled
point.
corpse. Your
Yeah.
peril is 1 with finesse. He's only got 2 die 6 in that. Let's see if he can pass 2 die 6. He only needs 1 success. And he fails. No successes. He'll take his 1 dice hit.
I'll play Uncanny.
Whatever.
There, I tried to skip that one right on by.
He plays Uncanny, adds +1 success, so he actually does get past the peril. And now the plot point is 1 with finesse or cunning. And here is the roll. Okay, you got your 1 success, and you take the last plot point. The last plot point is
Way to go,
up.
DW.
1
My
with
goodness.
finesse.
And
Ugh.
Mac grabs up the last plot point from the table. You still have Roswell that you can activate and Gage. Do we want to just assume Gage activates and does nothing?
Yeah. she's gonna
Okay,
activate
Gage
and
activates,
sit
does
there.
nothing. Roswell. Are you going to activate Roswell or are you going to make somebody else go first?
Might as well. Let me think about this first.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Actually, go ahead and. No, I'll activate Roswell.
Okay. So Roz is going to be chewing on number 2. She's got 5d8. Is that what you're wanting to do or you wanting to dodge?
And we'll put. I'll play Sucker Punch on number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm brawling.
Okay. So 5d8. What's that going to get you up to, Vern?
3
That'll get me up to 4.
Okay.
Is that right?
8,
Yeah.
a 6, and a 5 coming from Roz. An 8, a 6, and a 5. So here is number 2. Number 2 scores 2 4s and an 8. How dangerous are you playing that, Mr. Lowe? You could block everything and neither character takes any hits.
Let's. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and block everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he says no damage
Okay.
at either side. So
Just have a
everything is
tussle.
blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then that's all.
That's all my people.
Okay.
This is the pirates.
Vern, you are the fella that has characters left to activate. What are you going to do?
Oh boy. Not a whole lot that can be done to salvage this. Yeah, how far away is Gage?
She's about 15 inches. Raven could try to drop on top of her.
Yeah,
Raven's
but
not
I
a
wouldn't
great
be able
brawler.
to.
You could land
But I
on top
wouldn't
of the
be-
rock and shoot down at her, but that's not really
Yeah.
going to accomplish too much.
It's not going to accomplish anything. Yeah.
You know.
Let's have number 24 go over to the edge of the cliff on the other side, or as close as possible? And is there any way to drop a burst down on Mac?
Oh, well, of course there is. Yeah. Yeah. Let's drop it. Let's give me a 2. There you go. So she could easily walk to the other side of the cliff here and just drop a burst right down on his pointed head. Okay, only a 1 again. Doggone it. We need some big perils here. All right. Is he going to dodge this or try to roll 2 dice 6? David Lowe. Does Mac want to dodge?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just dodge. 3 die 8 needs 1 success and gets the
Ooh.
1 success he needs. So he avoids the hit. And he could move an inch, but we don't really need him to. All right. Still have Raven. Still have number 2. Gosh, Vern, I don't know. I can't really think of any very much here. Do we just call it here?
Yeah, I think that's, because I was going to dodge with number 2 to avoid damage. And Raven can't get enough on anybody to change it. So, yeah. Well played, Mr. DW.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave just gobbled up a bunch of.
That was slick at the end there, getting all those.
Yeah, still going after, still basically playing the story, still, knowing that there's more scenarios to come. And I think that has been probably one of the more interesting facets of the campaign play is watching you guys prepare for the next scenarios. David Lowe put a lot of thought into, picking out which items, and you could see this when he did. No, that was Vern. Different players are definitely spending a lot of time thinking about what they're going to use in the next scenario. In the lagoon monster scenario, Vern took the
deep water suit.
The deep water suit.
Yeah.
In the perilous swamp, we saw who was it took the Panagagu? That may have been David Lowe too.
I think it was. It was Gage and Ace.
And in this, both of them took some flying gadgets. Vern took this wild Veloci thing, which is really interesting and can be kind of fun to use. It is only a 1-point gadget, though, so it's not like it's overpowered. It's only a single point. But also, David Lowe took a flight suit, so Gage had wings. The little rocket pack that she could blast off and get up there onto that temple, grabbed that plot point, and then flew the heck out of there too. To hold on to that major plot point. Really good play. Again, just a big thanks to the great sports that we have come on here, week after week and have fun.
You bet.
Pulp Alley, I don't think we ever get overly competitive with it. And I think that's a good thing. It's, there are good guys and bad guys, and you should try to be making your side, come out on top, because that's just part of the story too, but you don't see, it being like a cutthroat game. It really is a lot of fun. And the players are really, really good sports. Okay, that ends Act 2 basically. So the next week we go into Act 3, and every step along the way things have gotten stranger and stranger. So as we get into Act 3, there is more strange to come. So definitely, I hope you guys can join us. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you're a subscriber, and you don't want to miss the next one. A big thank you to everybody for jumping on here and playing with us today. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. Thanks.
That was cool. That was really cool. Vern, you did good, man.
Good
stuff.
Well, like you're talking about trying to, get